Animals will eat whatever comes their way, even if it means killing their own. Sometimes it's not to eat them, but just to claim a female or a territory. If you want to see how certain animals solve their disputes, keep watching because we're getting started. Number 15, elephant seal attacks his own kind. A huge 5-ton bull southern elephant seal challenges and attempts to take ownership of the beach from the beach master. A mighty battle then takes place on the crowded shores of St. Andrews Bay, home to over 150,000 pairs of king penguins. A beach master's work is never done. First he battles one challenger, then another. These bull elephant seals are spoiling for a fight where size is everything and biggest is best. With 3 tons of quivering flesh, the sexiest males have sex appeal and females galore. However, there's constant pressure from bachelor boards like this one to take over their harem. Those are 10 years old before they become serious contenders for sex. As males can only expect to live for 12, this is a crucial contest for the challenger. It's perhaps his only chance to breed. Only 1 in 10 males ever succeeds in fathering some pups. The champions emerge through combat. On this occasion, it's the challenger who is trashed. After his violent demonstration of brute force, the victorious beach master returns to claim his spoils. Multiple intimate moments, the prize which sets all males apart from females. During pupping season in California's Piedras Blancas near San Simeon, a male elephant seal, after being rejected by one female, goes after another while crushing a baby seal at the same time. The mother of the baby being crushed is desperate to get the male away. Babies may be trampled when males begin mating with their harem. Mating occurs about 3 weeks after females give birth. As you can see, the mating is often very loud as the females bark when the male bites their neck and pins them down. It is believed that only about 1% of all male elephant seals get to mate during their life. Adult male seals weighing over 2 tons arrive at the rookery, threatening, intimidating, and fighting for supremacy over a piece of the beach if necessary. This competition produces a dominating or alpha bull, as well as a few beta males who are lower in the hierarchy. There are about 100 alphas spread out over the rookery 6 miles. Except for nursing pups, all seals fast while at the rookery. Around the middle of December, the pregnant females begin to arrive, forming harems around the alphas. Within a week of arriving, the baby is born. They nurse for 4 weeks after the new puppy is born. The mother enters estrus during the 4th week and mates multiple times before departing for the sea. Male elephant seals are true fighting machines. Harems are full of females that will soon come into estrus, and males actively compete for the access to females. Here, 2 grown-up subadult males engage in a very good fight. The darker one is bigger and usually stays in the periphery of the big harem, while the slightly smaller and lighter one is classified as a beta male. He stays within the harem but is a subordinate to the real boss, the alpha male of the harem. The darker make can't resist the temptation to challenge the lighter one, trying to gain more access to the females. But size doesn't always matter because he ends up losing the fight. Both are covered in blood, leaving quite a few red spots on the sand. These 2 elephant seals are yelling nasty things at each other before they clash like the 2 titans they really are. Winning means a lot to them, so neither will bow easily for the other. Number 14, meerkats fight to the death. There is dissension in the clan, and one of the meerkats pays with his life. For some reason, the meerkats at this zoo decided to attack one of their own and killed it in the process. Meerkats are tough cookies, and when they target a prey and work together, they can cause a lot of damage. These meerkats are all over Wildcat, which is not very big, and you can see the condition the wildcat is in after the encounter. Considered the cutest animals on the African plains, meerkats are tougher than they look. What they lack in size, they make up for in specialized weapons and teamwork. The battle is violent, but brief, as the meerkats try to establish dominance. Meerkats are the most likely animal to kill their own kind, according to a study from the University of Granada in Spain. Bears, wolves, and pumas are all more dangerous than meerkats. This vicious fight between two meerkats at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo demonstrates why. After 3 days walking around the lion park, the meerkat decides to go back to its enclosure. However, its meerkat friends are mad at him because he stayed out for so long. Look how he is received. When fights break out in meerkat colonies, the subordinate animal has little choice but to flee the vicious assault. The clan will not allow her back into the group for a while. Eviction from the colony is a tough sentence for an animal whose survival depends upon living in a group. Number 13, crocodile eating their own kind. A couple of large reptiles are in a conflict and one of them pulls the death roll on the other, but neither of the creatures are injured or die, and both return into the water after the short scuffle. Here is a fight between two crocodiles that want to declare their dominance. Both reptiles are trying to bite into the other, so they keep going in circles as the fight becomes more intense. A crocodile violently attacks another one in this video as it grabs its tail and performs the death roll on it. The attacking crocodile is not a happy camper and lets his opponent know it. This crocodile has a foot fetish and it's serious because it decides to bite off one of the other crocodile's toes to have it as a snack. The crocodile that loses a few toes doesn't flinch, so I'm not sure what kind of pain he could be in. Two more crocodiles lock mouths in this video, but one of them seems less interested in engaging, so the fight doesn't unravel much as the reptiles slowly disengage and move on. However, the most interesting part about this video is the color of these reptiles because they are both albinos and spectacular looking. Number 12, baboons attack their own kind. At a safari park in England, watch as a male baboon kills and pulls apart a baby baboon after escaping from the area of the safari park. Another baboon attacked the vehicle with the people that were inside filming as if they were paparazzi and he didn't want them to film the murder. In harem groups, the males jealously watch over their females, biting or even chasing them as they approach other males. Nevertheless, it sometimes comes too alienating. For example, when single males follow a partner seeking a group, on such occasions it often turns to an aggressive fight among the males, yet some succeed again and again to make other females a tad. Baboons have a dog-like mouth full of sharp teeth, strong jaw muscles, a short tail, and recognizable calluses on their red, protruding buttocks. Although they are primarily vegetarian, they are also known to eat fish, insects, crustaceans, and other small animals. Baboons are very territorial and always ready to violently defend their territory against invaders. Male and female baboons cause havoc at the zoo. There seems to be dissension in the ranks, but it's not clear why. The larger baboon is upset, and he wants to let all the others know by having a temper tantrum. Males usually fight over females, food, and resting spots, and sometimes for no apparent reason. The most serious fights are usually between baboons of similar rank. However, baboons lower on the totem pole are constantly bullied by higher-ups, looking for an ego boost. It appears that one troop has discovered a better way. When you're at the top of the pyramid, the only place you can go is down, and everyone wants your spot. The alpha male in this video is being challenged by the other males, and by the looks of it, he has a lot of work ahead of him if he wants to retain his title. Number 11, hyenas attack their own. A spotted hyena scavenges the carcass of one of its own. A mystery hyena death causes a stir with some vultures and one lucky opportunist, another spotted hyena, arrives at the scene. Nothing can say no to a good meal. Hyenas are fascinating animals that continue to baffle us with their behavior. In this case, wildlife enthusiasts found several hyenas casually feeding on the entrails of another, still alive hyena. I'm not sure what caused the original injury to the unlucky hyena or why they didn't bother killing it first. Onlookers watched for over an hour and left while the hyena was still alive. When they came back the next day, there was no sign of it at all. This hyena in this video is being attacked by her own kind in what appears to be an intra-clan battle. Its ear is viciously bitten to the point of hanging off, and its foot is shattered. Hyenas have no mercy for their prey and will not stop attacking until they are killed. Here is another example of clan wars between hyenas when another part of a massive clan war between two different clans sees their standoff turn into a chaotic melee for a few minutes. There are about 70 plus individuals around the time the video is being filmed. During a safari in the Sabi Sands Game Reserve, wildlife enthusiasts witnessed this amazing hyena clan behavior. The hyenas were eating an impala kill but were fighting over it. In a hyena clan, there's a strict hierarchy. The dominant female eats first, followed by her offspring. Other hyenas are told to wait until they are finished. One hyena clan member clearly didn't want to wait. At first, the hyena was crying loudly to make it clear about how unhappy she was of the situation. She slowly started moving to the impala, trying to get something to eat. The dominant female hyena and her offspring were not letting her eat and chased her away. This resulted in a continuous fight over the food between the hyenas. Number 10. Alligator crocodile eating their own kind. Crocodiles never show any mercy. If they can eat it, they will, even if it's a blood relative. Our thumbnail shows an alligator and its victim, another alligator, looking more like an alligator purse. It looks like this alligator did not appreciate seeing a younger alligator close to it, so it decided to kill it. In an alligator enclosure, things become tight and some of the reptiles want more space, so one of them attacks another one and even pulls the death roll on him, before the victim decides he's not interested and walks away. Two alligators are seen fighting in Clearwater, Florida. This intense fight was captured during a man's lunch break outside his office, so he decided to take out his phone and record the incident. Crocodile fights occur more often than you may think. These two decide to fight in the water, but both don't seem convinced it's the best thing to do. Why fight your own kind when you can eat the enemy? Number 9. Lions attack their own kind. This lion challenges the pride's prime male, climbing over a tiny wall and attacking him right away. For whatever reason, the females tried to intercede. The males quickly turned their focus to the females, leading them to take a step back. As the girls try to intercede again, the fight moves into the bushes, but the violent struggle continues. The fight appears to have ended suddenly, but it hasn't. The two lions reappear, and it appears there is no obvious winner as the lions leave the battlefield but return for another struggle despite their exhaustion.